One of the cool things about traveling to another city to do a game convention is there's other game developers that you haven't met before hiding there. And I've had an invitation to go to Runic. But what they don't know is I'm going to take a whole camera kit with me and I'm going to record Runic. Runic are the guys behind Torchlight and Torchlight 2. Torchlight 2 being one of the most successful games of the universe, having sold over 2 million copies. Maybe I'll learn something from these guys. Just trying to bloody navigate to where these guys are. It's only 3 blocks and somehow I haven't managed to work it out. Clearly I have no idea what I'm doing, where I am, or what's going on here. So luckily, I think I found an expert who does know what's going on here. This is Wanda. She basically runs Runic.
Oh, yeah, right. No, that's Falcor, but he's not in it right now.
Wanda is going to take us on a tour of Runic right now, which is about 14 times bigger than Unknown Worlds, I'm pretty sure. How many people are there, Wanda?
30.
30 people?
Still a teeny tiny baby studio.
You could take over the world with 30 people.
Well, I'm working on it. This is my desk. You can tell because it has horses on it. And on all my badges of pain.
What is mathematical furniture?
Mathematical furniture? I don't know. It just has math problems for every day, which I don't do. It's a really old calendar.
This is why Runic sold 2-point-something million copies and we're at 680. They do maths for fun.
There's our art department over here.
I will not be held responsible for the sound quality in this video. That is Iron Horse's responsibility.
I'm sorry. I'm totally just doing it on purpose.
Art over here. Sleepy Time's over there. And what happens at the far end?
Customer service, IT, community manager.
God, you have customer service people? We should really get some customer service. That would help us with having customer service.
There's programmers. Programmer Island.
Programmer Island. Look at the size of that banner. People are looking like, what is going on? Wonder, why did you let that guy in here?
I don't really know. He said he had a camera. I'm a sucker.
And we have a view, and that's where this lovely tale ends. So there you go. That is the physical space that Runic operates in, and that's bloody awesome.
And that looks like Seattle out there because it's raining and it's sunny at the same time.
Runic has a chill room with like Xboxes and PlayStations and big TVs and a couch and all that. It's so cool, and now I'm chilling in the chill room with Wanda. And Wanda, what exactly do you do at Runic?
I take care of Falcor.
Now, Runic looks like a pretty fun place to work. You've got the chill room, you've got all this crazy stuff happening out there, horses on your desk and all that. Is Runic a pretty fun place to work? If anyone out there is watching looking for a job at a game development company, is this the kind of place they'd want to work?
It's the place everyone would be lucky as hell to work. That's how I feel every day.
Wanda has allowed me to pull one Runic person out of the Runic productivity zone. Have you noticed how productive they are out there? It's so quiet and productive to talk to. This is Beck, who is the art director at Runic Games. G'day, Beck. How's it going?
Really good, thanks.
Now, Beck, Torchlight 2, obviously an immensely successful game. It has quite a bespoke art style to it. It's very recognisably Torchlight 2 when you see it. What are some of the aspects that go into that, into creating that art style?
You know, really a lot of it was just trying to sort of play with everyone's the things that they gravitate towards. And then seeing what else was out there in the landscape, what already kind of existed and sort of working in the areas that were less recognized. We definitely played with a style that was, you know, cartoony is such a broad brush, but it's definitely in that sort of cartoony range.
Now, going with an exaggerated style, moving away from some of the realism, does that create an advantage for you as a relatively small team, which maybe doesn't have a huge amount of art power, kind of like us? Does going with that different art style and away from realistic help you? Does it take as much art horsepower to get out a character in that sort of caricatured way, if that's the correct word to use, rather than a really realistic character?
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's part of the, you know, initially that was a lot of the thinking, is that we started out at on the original Torchlight with like 14 or 17 people, and so that sort of art style really played to our advantages. And it doesn't, you know, you don't have to do the multiple passes of like, you know, normal maps and getting all the shader stuff worked out. It's literally kind of old school diffuse map, very simple. You know, it's all hand painted textures, and it played to the strengths of the people that we already had on the team, and it also just kind of as a more of like an identity of what the studio was. It definitely helped.
Cosplaying as Torchlight 2 for PAX.